2011 watch along. So we're doing something a little bit different tonight. We are going to be watching an old pay-per-view. This was a pay-per-view that was voted for by you, many of you, not all of you, but by you. We ran the poll on the Wrestling Escape Pod Twitter account. So it was run on there. You guys voted for what you wanted to watch, and this was far and away the winner. This got like nearly 40% of the vote. So yeah, this is definitely a show that people are very excited about. It's a show that I'm very excited about as well. We're going to take a few minutes, obviously, to let people join us and come in and catch us up. So we will take a couple of minutes before we start. Plus, as well as that, I haven't even set up the network myself. But obviously, lessons learned from the other day. We were trying to watch Wrestlemania 10. I wanted to watch it on the nice big TV that's down here. But it just kept lagging. The lag was horrific. So I switched to my phone. And as soon as I did that, everything was brilliant. So I don't know why that's the case, but we're obviously going to just watch on the phone. And I'm looking forward to it. This is the show that has John Cena taking on CM Punk for the championship. CM Punk's contract is expiring, and he says that he's going to not only win the title, but he's going to leave with the title. I know many of you know this story, but yeah, there's going to be kids watching that maybe don't know. So we will be watching CM Punk. And I do think this is quite exciting because I don't think we've seen a CM Punk match on this channel. I don't think we've done a watch-along to a CM Punk match before. So, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. So, we've got that. We've got, I think there's only like 6 matches. This is such a great pay-per-view because you've got 2 Money in the Bank matches. You've got Mark Henry versus Big Show, which is world's largest athlete versus world's strongest man. Fine. And you've got Kelly against Brie Bella. Not bothered about that. But as we said, the main event is John Cena versus CM Punk. There's also Randy Orton versus Christian. So quite excited for that. Hello to everyone that's in the chat. I can see many people joining us. Wrestle Factor and Sunny Wolf. Arman, shout out to you. Liam Fletcher as well. When is Money in the Bank this year? That's a very good question. It has been moved, obviously. It was announced as cancelled the other day, which kind of threw a lot of people off. It's the 10th of May. So it's the 10th of May. Originally, it was going to take place in the Royal Farms Arena in Baltimore, Maryland. But that has now been cancelled, or been cancelled from there, I should say. It looks like now it's going to take place in the PC, but they haven't announced that yet. We do know that there's going to be qualifying matches, and those start next week. Obviously, all the shows next week are live as well, which is very, very interesting. So the shows are going to go back to being live. So, yeah, this is interesting times. I know that has upset a lot of people. It's upset a lot of wrestlers. But then so has Ronda Rousey. Right, so we are, 3 minutes away. In 3 minutes, I probably should do so much, shouldn't I? I'm sitting here chatting. I haven't even set anything up. Yes, in 3 minutes, we will start our watch-along for Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank, yes, best pay-per-view. It is regarded as one of the best. For those of you that don't know, John Cena versus CM Punk was a Dave Meltzer 5-star rated match. It is regarded as one of the best WWE matches ever. The story for it is brilliant. And obviously the build with the pipe bomb and everything, so Ronda Rousey is pretty much correct. Happy Easter. Oh, yes, Happy Easter, everyone. Shout out to you, Miss Clown. Happy Easter, everyone. Hope everyone has had a good Easter. Hope everyone has had plenty of chocolate. I haven't actually. I've hardly had it. I literally just had one chocolate bar, and that was it. I didn't have any. I haven't had any chocolate all day. Right, let's go back. Pause. I am set up and good to go. Days, you've got to sing for me. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, bud. How old are you? Right, let's go back to that. Boom. Boom, boom. Right, I am good to go. We've still got a couple of minutes. I'm going to start at, 10 past. But obviously, if you're watching this on catch-up or something, that won't make any sense whatsoever. So, a couple of minutes. 1 minute, and then we will get going. So, this pay-per-view is about 2 hours 48. If we start in a minute, then we should be done within like 3 hours. And as we said, this really is one of the best WWE pay-per-views. Days I've got this pay-per-view on DVD. Well, make sure you're getting your WWE networks synced up and ready to go. Money in the Bank 2011. We are just a few seconds away from beginning. I'm just keeping an eye on the clock. Shout out to UC Wrestling. Hope you are well. C, Mickey 48, William Hensey, Don 15. Still got a little bit of time. A few seconds left to find that Money in the Bank 2011. Then we can watch it together. I actually have not seen this show since it happened. So this, I think I'm right in saying, is the first time. I may have watched CM Punk Cena. Can't remember. Right, okay, let's go. You ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Boom. We are off, and we are starting with the savior of the masses, CM Punk. Little video package. You can't see me. Shout out to Keen Cottle. Great little video package. Do I have everyone's attention now? Jake says, finger ready. Green Yellow Army, shout out to you. Days, I'm so glad that you're streaming this pay-per-view. I've never watched the whole pay-per-view because I wasn't watching wrestling at the time. I started watching wrestling in July 2015. Very cool, Ben Russell. Well, this is regarded as one of the best. So, very much looking forward to this. And they're just showing you a video package at the moment of the build to this and how we got here. So, the pipe bomb. The pipe bomb. Days, who is your favourite WWE wrestler? Either Undertaker or Shawn Michaels. Great, look at this. I will not be embarrassed, says Vince McMahon. And this is, oh yeah, that's worth mentioning. This is in Chicago. This is in CM Punk's home state. I don't know if it's hometown, but in Chicago. The streak continues. Days, is Raw going to be live tomorrow? I think so, J14. I think so. What was the first pay-per-view ever watched? Survivor Series 92. The pipe bomb, says DJ B Tazzy. Yes. Days, I thought this was Money in the Bank 2020. Oh no, that's not till May, but we're still a good 4 weeks away from that. Shout out to you, Ron J. Shout out to On Nam. Money, 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 money. Right, we're about to begin with Money in the Bank 2011. We're going over to the arena. I think this is the All-State Arena. I think so, actually. Let me have a look. I don't even know. Love that set as well. Ladders all around ringside, so we're going to be starting with a ladder match. This is the All-State Arena. 14,815 people there. Apparently, there was 195,000 buys for this. which I think is quite low. The build for this was exceptional, and only 195,000 tuned in. The year before, 165,000, so they increased by 30,000 people. So, 2 Money in the Bank. We've got Jerry the King Lawler, Booker T, Michael Cole. If you are joining us, we are at 3 minutes 30. 3 minutes 30. I've not had any lag so far. Booker T on commentary as well. Daze, did you know this was the last time CM Punk uses this theme song? PSG bottled it again, Samuel. I did not. We've got the blue Money in the Bank briefcase hanging above the ring. That's obviously for the SmackDown World Heavyweight Championship. Anytime, any place for up to 1 year. Right, who we got coming out first? Is it Ray? Sounds like Ray's music. No, Sin Cara. Couldn't even tell you what Sin Cara's music was. No wonder. I was like, is that Ray? Who's this? Look at that. Look at that Money in the Bank truck as well. Love that truck. I wonder if Mattel would ever make that truck. So cool. How many minutes are you in? 4 minutes 50. 4 minutes 50. And this is nothing like that WrestleMania 10 watch along. Oh, I was having heart failure throughout that. I really was having heart failure. Look at that truck. There's 2 of them. Here comes... I can't even remember Wade Barrett's music. I honestly cannot remember Wade Barrett's music. I wish Wade Barrett had been a world champion. I feel like Wade Barrett, when he was like leader of the Nexus, and he didn't Wade Barrett win like that first season of NXT. I kind of feel like he was positioned to go on to become world champion. It never played out for him. Justin Gabriel making his way down. Days, please sing Miz and Morrison's Hey Hey Ho Ho. It's number 1 on the charts. What charts? The awful charts. Days, my birthday is May 10th. I was born in 2011. No way. Well, this didn't take place on May 10th. This took place on July 17th. It's actually really early this year. They don't normally do Money in the Bank straight after WrestleMania. I'm not sure why they've decided to do that this year. But Sheamus on his way down. Fella! Justin Gabriel has got green hair now, has he? Right, who's on the way now? I have to have the music turned right down so I can't hear it. Cody Rhodes. Little did we know. Yeah, he's got his see-through mask. That's a great figure, that is. You can get Cody Rhodes with the mask. Heath Slater, is it? Yeah. How cool is that? Heath Slater making his way out. The Titantron as well. The Titantron has got the briefcase handle around it. I don't know if you've noticed that. But if you look at the Titantron, it's made to look like the briefcase. It's really cool. Cody with the mask and no knee pads. Has he got no knee pads? Daniel Bryan. I think they should scrap Money in the Bank. Just have the Money in the Bank ladder matches at Mania like they used to. I don't know. I like it as a separate pay-per-view. I feel like if it took place at Mania, it would get a little bit lost. Like, they were always great at Mania, but Mania works with or without them. People love Money in the Bank. Kane on his way out. Isn't it crazy? If you was to turn around to these wrestlers in 2011 and say, right, Cody, you're going to be executive vice president of your own wrestling company. Kane, you're going to be a mayor. Wade Barrett, it's not going to go that well. You're going to be a commentator for NWA. And Heath Slater, you've got kids. Right, the briefcase suspended above the ring. The ring is full. Sheamus, Kane, Heath Slater, Justin Gabriel, Daniel Bryan, Sin Cara, Sheamus, Cody Rhodes, Wade Barrett. We are underway with match number 1. Let's get this changed over, shall we? The text up here. We are underway. Remember the rules. There's not many rules to remember. Do you think Evan Bourne was wasted? I think a lot of the Nexus guys were wasted. Right, match number 1. This is for the let's just put SmackDown. Money in the Bank. Boom. We are underway with match number 1. And what's a great thing about this pay-per-view? Oh, Daniel Bryan using a ladder. Daniel Bryan's only got like a slight beard at this point, hasn't he? There's only a slight bit of fur there. Man, look at this. No letting up already. No letting up. Justin Gabriel, Heath Slater working. Wow, they were working together until Heath Slater just pulls Justin Gabriel back. So that looks to me like quite a little ladder as well. I feel like there's bigger ladders than that out there. Gabriel grabbing Slater's hair, kicks him in the face. And now he's bunny hopping the ladder over. Daniel Bryan goes up, drop kick, down goes Gabriel. Cody grabs Daniel Bryan, throws him into the ladder. Here we go, very quickly trying to drag it into the center, seeing if he could climb it. And Sheamus coming in. This is before Cody was like obviously Stardust and everything like that. I love this version of Cody. I thought this was one of the better versions of Cody. Oh, nice kick. Love the game SmackDown versus Raw 2011. Days, what was your favourite match in 2019? Probably Tyler Bate versus Volta. Some nice alternative camera angles there. Cheese in the Bank. Oh, I'd love a bit of cheese. Love a bit of cheese. Shout out to UC Mickey48 and Wes Heron as well. Did Kane or Daniel Bryan win? Well, you'll find out very soon. Kane driving Cody and Sheamus against the ropes. Cody couldn't go over the top, so he has to like slip under the bottom rope instead. Kicks to the midsection by Weber. This is so much better with no lag. Can I just tell you that? This is so much more enjoyable. Oh, not for Wade Barrett, who goes face first into that ladder. Kane hurling the ladder to the outside. Sheamus and Cody going down. Shout out to Arnam. Days, Natalia is in Money in the Bank 2020. I'm not sure she is. I don't think they've announced anyone yet. They're doing qualifying matches, so I don't know. We haven't even had our first qualifying match, so I don't think anyone's qualified. Did anyone see the Nyla Rose video of wrestlers in lockdown doing housework? Where she can't climb the ladder properly to change the light. I did see that, yes. Like, she's like looking up, reaching, trying to see it, and then like she's just slowly climbing the ladder like this, and then she's like... it's very good. Very, very good. Here we go. Gabriel against the ropes, over the top, goes crashing down onto Kane. just manages to avoid that ladder. Big right hand by Heath Slater. Over the top. Whoa! Corkscrew plancher. What can Sin Cara muster up on the top rope? Lovely. Look at that. He did a move and he didn't botch it. Incredible. Great match, by the way. Great match. Really, really good stuff. If you are just joining us, then we are at, 13 minutes? 13 minutes already? 13 minutes 25. Nail says no spoilers. I honestly can't even remember the results. As I said, I haven't watched this since it happened. Right, let's go down. CM Punk versus John Cena was very good. Sin Cara springboard back elbow. Down goes Gabriel. Nice head scissor takedown as well by Sin Cara. Gabriel to the outside. Daniel Bryan getting up top. Top rope enziguri by Sin Cara, who's in lovely white attire. White with some yellow highlights. Spanish Fly. Boom! Spanish Fly. Great. Didn't Sin Cara break his finger and was out of action for months after this match? Do you know what? I can't remember. I'm not sure if it's going to give me that detail on Wikipedia. I can't remember. Maybe someone in the chat will be able to confirm that for you as Sin Cara grabs a massive ladder. Look at the size of that ladder. That is huge. Oh, boot to the face by Wade Barrett. I miss when they had loads of signs in the crowd. Ben the Tank, I miss when there was a crowd. Forget the signs. Look at the people. Surely you're watching this just reminiscing about what wrestling used to be like. You got to be watching this going, a crowd. I love a crowd. Turns out, we are wrestling. We are wrestling. Without us, wrestling sucks. Here we go. Look, Barrett has got Sin Cara up. Sin Cara backing away. Oh! Weird as well to not see the LED screens around the ring posts. Look at that. It's just a green ring post. It's just a ring post painted green. Ah! Brogue. Brogue by Sheamus. This is a really good match. This is a really good match. Non-stop. And that massive ladder is still set up. Shout out to Sonny Wolf. The only match I've rewatched, of course, is the main event. Everything else is brand new again, says Tall Paul 2000's gaming channel. Shout out to you, buddy. Yeah, I've not seen any of this since... Oh, he's got him in a powerbomb. Oh, look at it! Through the ladder. Oh, I love it when they do that as well. You know, like when they've been powerbombed and they do the old with the hand, like really selling. Oh. Sin Cara doing that, going straight through a ladder, powerbomb. Boom! I think you can see that it was a wooden ladder. Like, I'm sure you can see the wood where it's broken. Yeah, I'm sure that's wood. Looks like wood. Guys, when Sin Cara gets put through the ladder, notice that it's made of wood. Yes, says Wrestle Factor. Nice by Sheamus. Look, jabbing away to the midsections. Days, what is your favourite return? I thought Brock's was awesome. Because, wasn't it the night after... Wasn't it the night after the Rock match? And he was in the ring. And then Brock returns. I could be right or I could be wrong on that. Sheamus to the outside. Kane going out after him. I swear, some of the ECW ladders were made of paper, says Human Detox. Shrek Lover 69 says, I love sausages. We've got some big comments going on right now in the chat. We got Kane and his little ladder. 3 in the ring right now. Cody, Daniel Bryan, and Kane. Big strikes, kicks coming in. Was there a legit reason why Cody was wearing that mask, or was it all storyline? Do you know what? I don't know. At the time, I never looked into it that deep. So I actually don't know if he had damaged like his orbital bone or something. If that's why he was wearing the mask. Or if it was all just part of that storyline. Kane setting up a ladder. That ladder's huge. That ladder is huge. Days, do you remember when Heath Slater won Money in the Bank, cashed it in at WrestleMania 28, beat Brock, Triple H and Brock to win the Divas Championship? I do. Great moment. Days, what was your opinion on Ted DiBiase Jr.? Does absolutely no one mention him when talking about Cody's past? I thought he was a good wrestler, but his heart wasn't in it. I feel like Cody did more than legacy. So, I don't know, yeah, I mean, it was definitely a big part of Cody's past, but Cody went on to have, obviously, a good singles career, and then went on to do the whole Stardust thing, and now, I mean, with AEW is, I don't know, there's not really a need to speak about Ted DiBiase Jr. I can't remember, I think he went, like, and did stuff with the church, Ted DiBiase Jr., Right, Heath Slater, Wade Barrett, Justin Gabriel, obviously Nexus. Wade Barrett saying, look, I'm going to climb it. You just make sure no one interferes. He is doing some shot calling. Here we go, Wade Barrett climbing up whilst Gabriel and... of course, they're not going to let him. Do you think that we're going to have an all-women pay-per-view in 2020? No. Daves, how did you like WrestleMania 36? Thought it had some good parts. Thought it had some rubbish parts. I think I scored it about a 7 out of 10 overall. But the fact that we even got it was brilliant. So I really appreciate the fact we just had a WrestleMania. Miss Clown 1 says, coffee days. Yeah, always. Here we go, look there, Heath Slater. Heath Slater trying to get... That's my impression of Heath Slater trying to get the briefcase. Gaming in Real Time says, beautiful. CM Punk is in Money in the Bank. Well, CM Punk's in the main event of this one. Here we go, Cody climbing up. Go on, Cody! Wade Barrett now. Dave, did you hear Undertaker was talking about his retirement? He teased it on Instagram, but don't think he is. I think he will retire. That whole Last Ride program was about it's the beginning of the end kind of a thing. So we're definitely building towards it. I don't know when it happens. I would think Survivor Series, but this Boneyard match, I can't see why he can't continue. Sheamus looking up. Here we go. Daniel Bryan, though, right behind him, grabbing the legs of Sheamus. So Daniel trying to climb the ladder at the same time that Sheamus is climbing the ladder. He's grabbing it. Bang! Look at this. Face first. Oh, one more. Oh! Daniel. So it's Sheamus and Daniel. I remember watching this, being 15 years old and being a massive Punk fan with my best in the world shirt on. Here we go. Oh, big strike by Kane. Daniel Bryan down. It's like a doomsday device, that was. I really think before Undertaker retires, he should have a match with Sting. Hello, Monica King. Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. I don't even mind if it's one of those cinematic matches. Although, the only problem is, I would love for them to be face-to-face inside the ring and have the crowd chanting, "This is awesome." And you're not going to get that with those cinematic matches. So, I wouldn't overdo those cinematic matches. Just do them once in a while. Right. Sheamus now. This is quite a long Money in the Bank match. Or at least it feels like it's quite long. He's put a ladder in between the ring post and the ladder in the ring. Still no lag, by the way. Loving life. I don't think there's any green shirt guy as well. And isn't that ironic? Because this is like... the colour scheme for this show is green. And there's no green shirt guy. Kane grabbing Gabriel, picking him up. Choke slam. Down goes Gabriel. Kane against the ropes. Looking up to the heavens. Kane slowly trying to climb up. I believe I'm right in saying this was before Team Hell No. Yeah, I mean, this is 2011. Daniel Bryan only emerged in 2010. Daniel Bryan's only been with the company a year by this point. But you can hear people chanting for Daniel Bryan. Look at this. Big kick to the face. Daniel Bryan up. Crossbody gets caught by Kane. Oh. Miz and Morrison, Sing with Days. Sing with me, Days. No. I hate that song. I love how the ring used to sound back there when superstars took bumps. Is it louder? I don't know. Heath Slater trying to climb up that ladder. People are loving that Hey Hey Ho Ho song. I can see Wrestling Days fan talking about it. Jacoby Snow talking about it. People are loving it. Here we go. Look, Heath Slater. Oh! Do you know what you call that? Splat. If anyone is just joining us, we're nearly 25 minutes in. 25 minutes into this first match. Coaster Maniac says last super chat for a while. Not so big. But thanks, Days. Go and buy more cheese. Shout out to you, Coaster Maniacs. Had a great conversation with Coaster Maniacs earlier. I was talking to Coaster Maniacs for a bit, and such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. If you've not subscribed to Coaster Maniacs' YouTube channel or Twitter account, I urge that you do it. You'll be hearing a lot about Coaster Maniacs because I know they've got an insiders interview coming up and a few other bits in the works as well. So, yeah, Coaster Maniacs definitely one to watch. So, hit that subscribe on their channel and their Twitter. But you'll be hearing all about them very, very soon on the Insiders podcast. And there's a new Insiders tomorrow. Don't forget, we got Raw tomorrow as well. Should be a good show if it is back to being live. Here we go. Look, Heath Slater on top of a ladder. He's been kind of scooped up by the ladder and dumped to the outside. On top of Kane. Days, do you know it begins again? He says someone known as an anonymous cam is threatening WWE and AEW. That's a fake video, bud. That's been doing the rounds online. People, I saw people sending it to me and C. I saw C Wrestling got sent it as well, but it's a fake fan video. I think it begins again has made it actually. Sheamus with a ladder set up in the corner. And another couple of ladders in the ring. It's always such weird contraptions, isn't it? You've got a ladder with a ladder going through, and then there's a ladder over there. And now he's changing it. Look, he's taking it to the bottom rung. What's he looking to do here? Oh, face first goes Justin Gabriel. We have got to be getting towards the end of this. This is such a long match. Oh, face first goes Justin Gabriel. Face first. Jacob Snow says, sing along with me, Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey, ho, ho. That's as much as I'm doing, Jacob Snow. That is as much as I'm doing. Sheamus climbing up. Is it Sheamus's time? Oh, here's Kane. Sure, this has got choke slam written all over it, hasn't it? This has got choke slam written all over it. There's a ladder right there. It would make perfect sense for Kane to grab Sheamus, put him through that ladder. Or powerbomb. Somehow, Sheamus is going through that ladder. Kicks to, and again, kicks to Kane. Here we go. Grabbed him by the throat, picks him up. Boom! Choke slam onto the ladder. Knew it. Called it. I mean, I have seen it before. Sin Cara got suspended after this match for a wellness violation, says DJB Tazzy. No way. Yeah, Keen Cottle. I loved your banner, dude. I retweeted it out. Very funny. Very, very funny. Strikes to the back by Daniel Bryan, Cody, Wade Barrett, all laying in on Kane. I wonder if this match ever ends. Perhaps it doesn't. Perhaps this match has just been ongoing since 2011. Here we go. Wade Barrett has got Kane up. Oh! Slams him down. Did you hear that Ted DiBiase Jr.'s wife got sick whilst pregnant and they went to a doctor and she had no heartbeat and the baby died? I did not hear that. No, I didn't. That's horrible. Justin Gabriel, it's like he's surfing in the corner. Whoa. Wade Barrett stomping away. I don't feel like we're anywhere near the end here. There's too many people in the ring. We got Daniel Bryan, we got Cody, we got Wade Barrett, we got Justin Gabriel. Now Heath Slater's popped up like a Pop-Tart on the outside. Down he goes. Justin Gabriel gets thrown on top of him. Kick to the midsection by Wade Barrett. Days, did you find a name for the podcast, Bell? Well, I think Nails came up with a good one. But, no, I might have to throw that out onto the community on Monday. Cody, stopping Wade Barrett. Do you think Miz will win next week? Maybe. I would think so. Right, Daniel climbing up. You got Cody. Big strike by Cody. Back elbow by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan getting towards the top. There's no one else in the ring now. Oh, now we got Wade back. How long does this match go on for? Wade Barrett's trying to get it. Oh, Daniel, don't... Oh, nice. Back elbow. And again. Oh, Cody Rhodes has gone down. It's between Wade and Daniel. Wade Barrett climbing back up. Big strike to the midsection. Daniel Bryan sitting on top of the ladder. Oh, he's got him on his shoulders. Days, Linda needs to be in the main event of WrestleMania 37. Yeah. She is the main event of WrestleMania 37. Kick again. Wade Barrett on that ladder. Big kick. He goes down. Go on, Daniel. Finish the match. Finish the match. He's got his hands on it. Yeah, he's done it. He's done it. Daniel Bryan wins. Would you like to see that happen this year? Would you like to see Daniel Bryan get Money in the Bank this year? Who would you like to see win Money in the Bank? Let's say men's Money in the Bank. Who would you like to win the men's Money in the Bank? Daniel Bryan wins the SmackDown Money in the Bank briefcase. I think, doesn't he go on to cash it in on Big Show? I think Big Show was down. And Daniel cashes in and pins him. The fans were way more hyped. Oh, I think you'll see hyped fans when fans are allowed back. Daniel Bryan or Edge? Otis? Otis is a good shout. J14, yeah, we've got a dog called Kia. People cheering because the match ended, not because Bryan won, says Liam. Yes. I'm cheering for both, in all fairness. EC3. Could you imagine if EC3 got that? That would be mental. Old Daniel Bryan music, yes. What are the matches planned for Money in the Bank? None yet. Haven't announced anything. The only thing we know is, we're still quite a way out. We're still a good 4 weeks. So we'll be finding out soon enough. But qualifying matches are starting. He cashed in after Big Show beat Mark Henry at TLC 2011. Great knowledge. Great knowledge. I can't even say the word. Great knowledge, Liam. I nearly said great knowledge, Liam. That's how long that match was. It's fried my brain. Days, how is Kia? She is doing much, much better. She is well on the road to recovery. Huskus, Edge, Sasha and Tamina, Sami Zayn. Well, there we go, Daniel Bryan. And this was only like a year after he joined WWE. You could say that this is where it all really, really starts for him, is here. Because obviously he wins this. That allows him to cash in. He does go on to win the World Heavyweight Championship. So he does go on to become World Heavyweight Champion. So you could say that's the start of things. A limo arriving. Is it Vince? Yeah, there he is. Why is he getting out outside the building? Why is he not getting in inside? John Laurinaitis. And an attorney for WWE. The Fiend. I don't know if the Fiend would be bothered. Would he? So we're in Chicago. Nice shot at the skyline. No lag. This has been a lag-free stream. I'm freaking loving it. Do you think WWE will ever take a break, or will they continue with that crowd? They'll continue. They've got TV contracts that they've got to honor, so they can't really afford to take a break, because then they would have to give back a lot of TV money. And there's no way Vince is doing that. No way Vince is giving back TV money. People power. Days, can you check the tweet? I can't, dude. I'm literally on my phone watching this show. And if I wasn't on my phone, I would have lag. I would be in lag town. You can look, but you can't touch. You can see me from the stars above. Wow, they look different. The Bellas in green, they don't have the Fearless and Prima. They're coming down in green. This is like old school Bellas. Hall of Famers. Hall of Famers are here. So, Brie Bella versus Kelly Kelly. Hello, 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 hello. You can look, but you can't touch. You can't see me from stars above. Yes. Hello, 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 hello. Kelly Kelly with the Divas Championship on her way down. Kelly, Kelly. 9 years later, they would be Hall of Famers, indeed. Is Kelly Kelly a Hall of Famer? I can't remember. I got a feeling that she might have gone into the Hall of Fame just the other year. Shout out to the Awesome King. If you are just joining us, we are 39 minutes in. 39 minutes in already. That's such a long match. Diva, this is not going to go long. I think we all know this is not going to go. This won't even make 8 minutes. Divas. So, Brie versus Kelly Kelly for the Divas Championship. Days, why was YouTube suggesting videos you did years ago earlier? I've got no idea, bud. Against the ropes goes Kelly Kelly. She didn't really hit those ropes with much force, did she? No. She kind of hit the ropes like... like they were made of... Like they were on fire. She went to the ropes, she was like... Collides onto the Bellas on the outside. Hello, hello, hello. She's just grabbed a Bella. I don't even think she knows which Bella it is. She's just literally grabbed a Bella. What match is on? It's Kelly Kelly against Brie Bella. Kelly Kelly getting thrown to the outside. So Kelly Kelly down on the outside. And Nikki coming round, stomping away. Days, I saw some podcast, and did you know The Fiend has a name? They reporting when Sister Abigail arrives, she will call The Fiend Samuel. 1, 2, kick out. Nice walkover. Yeah, that name does ring a bell from an old Bray promo. Something to do with... Was that on Man in the Woods? I think that might have been on Man in the Woods. Nice body scissors here by Brie on Kelly Kelly. The ropes were like, you can look but you can't touch. Yes, Liam! That's exactly what the rope said. You can look but you can't touch. Now she's got Kelly Kelly over that middle rope. Double knees into the back. Oh, to the outside. I hope someday Ronda returns. There will be absolute nuclear heat. Yes, there will. People are very upset. Knee to the midsection. I'm still leaning towards it being a work. We did a video on it earlier because Dave Meltzer is reporting that it is not a work. It is it's all legit. She really is upset with the fans. And I think there might be a bit of truth in that. I mean, I think she was upset with the fans after Survivor Series. Plus also, I don't think the way that WrestleMania 35 finished was the plan. So I could understand her being upset with fans, WWE. I mean, she's been gone for a long time. She's been gone for over a year now. So I kind of believe there is a hint of truth in there, but I don't think she would be that vocal about it, to be honest. Oh. Jawbreaker. Samuel is mentioned in many cultures, kind of like a fallen angel, capable of great evil and great good. Here we go. Kelly going over, clothesline. Brie goes down, duck underneath, round the back. Oh! Net breaker. Is that going to be it? 1, 2, no. Wow, I tell you, this match is going like... Is this going to be a night of long matches? No way did I think this match was going this long. Kick to the midsection. Round the back, looking for a backslide. No. Oh. Face first. Goes Brie. 2. Kick out again. Hi Days, do you know there is a WWE Undertaker figure with the BSK Pride tattoo on it? I don't think so, because I can't think of any that show the body. So I'm going to say no. There might be a Jax, I don't know, but certainly not Mattel. Oh! Face first. Rolls her over. 2, 3, and that's it. Kelly retains. Holla, holla, holla. Benjamin, no, I don't. I've told you, dude, it's all fan-made like stuff, which I'm sure is cool, but it's not really the kind of thing that I tend to watch. She doesn't even eat. Did Nikki say she doesn't even eat? How can you not beat that? She doesn't even eat. Meow. Catty? Do you remember when Brie and Nikki looked the same? They look the same here. I don't think Brie at this point has got those tattoos. Rusty, hey Days, hi community, happy Easter. Shout out to you, dude. Let me drop a thank you at the bottom. Happy Easter, Rusty. Hope you had a good day, bud. I've completely given up now telling Rusty to stop. It doesn't work. No one can tell Rusty what to do. Don't even try. Don't even try. Hope you had a good day, buddy. La 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 la. Big show. Awesome King, you think CM Punk is the glitch? Could be. I'd be surprised. I'd be very, very surprised. It'd be a weird way to bring CM Punk back. Right, we're building up to match number 3. Don't forget, there's only 6 matches on this show. There's only 6 matches. The 2 championship matches, 2 Money in the Banks. The women's match and this match. So match number 3, Mark Henry versus Big Show. Another match can't see going that long. Days, can we do streams like this every Thursday? I don't know, but to be honest, I don't know. If it's something that people enjoy, then potentially. Days, do you remember when Brett wore a metal plate to stop Goldberg's spear? Yes, that was a big metal plate as well, wasn't it? It was like armor. CM Punk has said worse things about the fans than Ronda has. Why does everyone want him back? Weird. Awesome King, I think you're talking about that same video Benjamin's talking about, which, as we keep saying, and I don't know why we have to keep repeating this, it's not a proper WWE video. It's a fan-made, like, fake video. Shout out to you, Ben Russell. How many minutes are we at, says Safia. We are at 48, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 48, 33, around that ballpark. I'm just watching a little video package as to how we got to this match. Look at that, Mark Henry. Mark Henry just standing there with Big Show in his arms. Just standing there with Big Show. Bang, slamming him down through the commentary table. Mark Henry versus Big Show. Somebody gonna get a hit kicked. Happy Easter to you too, DJB Tazzy. Awesome King, yes. They it's a parody. I think they even call themselves a parody account. So yes, they make those videos themselves, like, out of fun. They've done them in the past for, like, Liv Morgan and everything. Shrek is the glitch. Days, did you hear that John Cena suffered a career-threatening injury during the Firefly Funhouse match? His heel overturned. We might not see him again, says Derek. I think it'll be a while since we see him again. Mark Henry's come down. He's got a blue singlet on. Looks classy. With gold highlights, like, around the edge. Huge. Talking of huge, here comes the Big Show. 7 feet tall. Imagine if Teddy Long said holla holla at the start of Kelly's theme song. Perhaps it is Teddy Long doing the holla hollas. How do we know? That's what he do. I hope the ring implodes during this match. Well, that would make it tricky for the matches to come. That would make it very difficult for the Money in the Bank and John Cena. Don't forget, we've still got John Cena versus CM Punk to come. Here we go. Big kick to the midsection. I mean, this is not going to be a classic, but, you know, two big guys going at it. The world's strongest man against the world's largest athlete is quite a interesting prospect. Oh! Shoulder charge, and Mark Henry rolls out the ring. Days, what do you think of the Firefly Funhouse match? I thought the imagery was brilliant. It wasn't really a match. I thought it was a very good Funhouse episode. It's kind of like a Funhouse episode starring John Cena. So yeah, I really liked it. Rusty Shackelford says, big shout to Brandy Smith for joining the chat tonight. Good to see you here. Well, there we go. Shout out to Brandy Smith. My third favourite Brandy, because I like Brandy Rhodes, I like Brandy, and then I like Brandy Smith. So there you go. I mean, look, that's bronze. You've got bronze medal there. You should be really pleased with that. Why are they measuring thighs? Something to do, innit? Something to do. Oh! Mark Henry dropped... I don't know if I've seen that before. drop kicking the ring steps so that they go into Big Show. It's quite an interesting thing to do. Mark Henry getting back into the ring. Oh, taking the knee out. So, again, some nice psychology there. I don't know where the WWE logo is on your screen, but for me, it's like quite far in. Why is the WWE logo so far in? Maybe that can't just be me. That must be on all of them. But on the network, it's like, it's a quarter of a way across the screen. It's not like nicely in the corner. It's like just a quarter of the way across the screen. Why have they put it there? Oh. Shout out to Shuria. I've got my Shuria. Shout out to you, my friend. Days, do you think that John Morrison will get a WWE action figure? Yes. As long as he's around long enough, yes. Daisy Baby. Didn't even know you were streaming today. Shout out to you, DH. Yeah, we did a poll on Twitter to vote on what show we should watch. There was just so many people that were saying, can you stream something? So, here we are. I'm feeling quite good as well at the moment. Like, my voice was going last weekend, but it feels perfectly fine again. If you are just joining us, we're watching Money in the Bank 2011, and we are at 54 minutes 38. 54:38. And we have purposefully chosen a show that's no longer than 3 hours. So this show runs for 2 hours 47. We're already nearly an hour in. Days, the devil's real name is Lucifer. Shout out to James I. Is it James I? James E? James I? I've gone with James I. It could be James E. Go for both. C Wrestling says hashtag should be Nitro. Well, that'll stay on the poll for future ones. I still want to watch that Nitro. C Wrestling was hoping that we would be watching the final WCW Nitro, and we definitely will watch that at some point. Big Show coming off the middle rope there with a shoulder charge. Looks like he's doing more damage to his knee though. So Mark Henry down. Oh, Big Show, call him for the choke slam. What could the pay-per-view watch-along be next week? I don't know. I mean, it all depends if people enjoy them or not. Oh, Mark Henry, boom! Slams down the Big Show. 1, 2. Oh, shoulder up. Shoulder up. I love Mark Henry. What channel is it on? We're watching it on the network, bud. We're watching it on the network. The WWE network. If you think of all the shows that are on there, it does kind of make sense to just jump back on there and watch something. Here we go, Mark Henry. Grabbing Big Show, looking to scoop him up, slam him down again. Second time, against the ropes. Big splash. One more. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Mark Henry wins. So another match that doesn't go that long. WrestleMania 22. I don't know how long it is, Liam. I really am looking for quick little streams, fun little streams that we can watch. Like, last thing I want to be doing is watching 5-hour WrestleManias. Although saying that, I'm pretty sure WrestleMania 22 might be around that 3-hour mark, but that's my absolute limit. Is this around the time of the anonymous Raw GM? Because we've got the podium. I think this is the anonymous Raw GM. Obviously, no LED screens on the edge of the ring or on the ring posts. Mark Henry has gone and grabbed a chair. Big Show down. He's putting a chair over Big Show's ankle. He's going to look to stomp down and snap that ankle of the Big Show. I can't remember if he does it or if someone stops him. It looks like he's going to do it. Looks like he's going to do it. Middle rope. Oh, that must have hurt Mark Henry as well, you know. Mark Henry just came crashing down onto a chair. That's some awful selling by Big Show. Big Show's reacting like Peter Griffin does in Family Guy. I wonder if that makes Mark Henry the chicken. Who knows? Who knows? Days, have you seen the Big Show show on Netflix? I haven't, no. He's saying to the medic that he's alright. He's just holding on to his boot. They're bringing down. You might need a bigger stretcher than that, lads. Mark Henry getting in the way of the stretcher. Not moving out the way. They're having to like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Days Mania 22 is 3 hours 53. Disqualified. There we go. They've brought down a little truck. They've brought... Look at that. I want that. I want Mattel to make that. Look at that little truck. Look at the little ambulance. There wasn't a stretcher big enough, so they've had to bring down a mini vehicle. A mini vehicle for the Big Show. Whoa. It should have had a siren, shouldn't it? That little thing. Woo, woo, woo. That would have been awesome. I would have just made the noise if I was driving it. Woo, woo, woo. Beep, beep. This vehicle and reversing. This vehicle and reversing. Beep, beep, beep. Right, Big Show getting out of the ring. Where is it? There it is. Esgo Amore. That's what that is. Big Show is soft. S-A-W-F-T. Soft. He's getting on the Esgo. Oh, maybe it's Easy Go. Do you think it's Easy Go? Easy Go. Easy peasy. There we go. Big Show being driven away. Look at that. I love that little vehicle. Oh, they just drove under ladders. That's more bad luck. Shouldn't go driving under ladders. First rule of Ladder Club: don't go driving under them. Days, can we do SummerSlam 94? Well, how long is it? How long is it? Let me know. Let me know. How long is it? If it's under that 3 hour mark, then fine. What if he goes flying off the vehicle? I love the little ambulance emoji that's been dropped in. Very cool. Oh, we're backstage with Vinnie Mac. Vinnie Mac and John Laurinaitis. Let's turn it up a little. He's saying this is a nightmare. Don't. Did you re-sign CM Punk? No. So there we go. They tried to re-sign CM Punk, but CM Punk would not re-sign. This guy is the biggest ingrate that I've ever dealt with. I offered him more money than I've ever offered anyone. And he turned it down. Vince says, CM Punk fans, you should not blame me. Love this story. Love it. Who are on the women's Mount Rushmore? For me, like Alundra Blaze, Manami Toyota, maybe Asha Kong, maybe Fabulous Moolah, just for what she achieved. I really would be looking at Asuka as well for a Mount Rushmore. Let me know, what do you think? Who's on your women's Mount Rushmore? If by any chance, if CM Punk leaves as champ, may God have mercy on John Cena's soul. If CM Punk leaves as champ, may God have mercy on John Cena's soul. Ding, ding, ding. Wow, right. Next Money in the Bank match. Here we go. It's going to be another one that's going to take 20 years to get through, isn't it? Money, 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 money. Raw. Money in the Bank. Oh. Alberto Del Rio. Look at that car. Look at that car. Worth $160,000. A Lamborghini. No wonder Paige married him. Look at the car. Look at that lovely scarf. He's got his own license plate. He is laughing. Quite literally, he is actually laughing right now. Food Stars says Stacy Keibler, Lita, Trish, and Natalia. Good shout. Stephanie and Linda definitely, says Liam. Alexa Bliss, Trish, Nikki Cross, and Charlotte, says John Cena Gamer. China, of course. Charlotte, Trish, Kelly, says Jerry. Hello, hello, hello. Days Money in the Bank 2015 is $259. Well, then that would be in the running. Sean Flagstaff says Mae Young, Trish, Gail Kim, and Charlotte. Stoney says China, Trish, and Becky Lynch. Big Boy Dally says Charlotte. Lots for Charlotte. Alundra Blaze, Asuka, and Linda McMahon. Ben Russell says Asuka, Paige, Mae Young, and China. Ah, SOS! I hear them shouting. SOS! I hear them shouting. Love it. Jamaican Kofi on the way. Ah, yes. Jack Swagger on the way. 1, 2, 1, 2. So Jack Swagger making his way down, obviously now known as Jake Hager. Do ECW One Night Stand 2006. Evan Bourne making his way out. Nice to see Evan Bourne. R-Truth now? I legit can't remember who's in this match. R-Truth looking moody. He's got a little ladder. Look at R-Truth's little ladder. He's got a fear of heights. R-Truth and his fear of heights in a ladder match. So he's bringing in a tiny ladder. Oh, I love this music. This was great music for such a rubbish wrestler. Alex Riley. It was decent music, that was. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Triple H, didn't you used to be Jamaican? Yeah, that was a great line. Have you thought about doing classic pay-per-view watch-alongs or maybe old Saturday night main events? It's not, do you know what? Honestly, it's not something that I've ever thought about. It's not something that I've ever necessarily wanted to do. But obviously with everyone stuck indoors at the moment, I'm getting a lot of messages from people saying, can you stream Summit tonight, please? Can we do anything tonight? I'm getting like tons of like people saying that on Twitter, so just makes sense, you know. I mean, I enjoy streaming. It's not a problem. I enjoy spending this time with you guys, so as long as it's like well received, as long as people enjoy it, and it's not just I'm not just wasting people's time, then yeah, why not? How many ladders are around, man? So many ladders. Rey Mysterio coming down. Not the best Rey Mysterio attire. Black and green. I suppose it's Money in the Bank colours, though. Makes sense. Days, make Royal Rumble 2010. Bash at the Beach 96. There's a lot of great suggestions. As long as they're under 3 hours. Because I don't want to be making people sitting around for like long periods of time. Want a nice show that you can just watch, bright and breezy, get into. If you are just joining us, we're at 1 hour 11 minutes. Now, 1:11. Days, in the future, could you stream the first episode of Raw, SmackDown, NXT? You could do all of them in under 3 hours. Yeah, you could. The only problem is you'd have to keep searching for different ones. I'd probably look to do them as separate streams, to be honest. I'd probably do an hour of just chatting with you guys and then do an hour of a watch-along. That way, we get to talk for an hour about the latest news, rumours, whatever people want to talk about. And then we can watch Raw, like the first ever Raw. Like I really like that idea because I think it's got a little bit of something for everyone. So if you want to join us and just chat, we're doing that. But then in the second hour, we're just watching an episode of Raw. And actually, we could do that on a regular basis and start working our way through some of those old Raws. Start working our way through the old SmackDowns. Vape Ross Vape says, we enjoy being here, Days. Hugs. Shout out to you, Vape Ross Vape. Vape Ross Vape was on the stream yesterday that was done on the Wrestling Escape Pod channel. And that's kind of where today came from. We've got one of those little ladders in the ring. Kofi and Evan. Love Kofi's ring attire. Like the yellow looks really cool. The yellow and black. I do believe that was available as a figure. Nice. R-Truth under the ladder but gets caught the second time. Rushmore, Paige, the NXT Women's title, Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods. Hello. Out the ring goes Evan. Days, who is your women's Mount Rushmore? Mine is Becky Lynch, Lita, Io Shirai, and Paige. I think I said mine would be Alundra Blaze, Manami Toyota. I'd probably have to put the Fabulous Moolah in there. I know people hate her, but she was women's wrestling for decades. Mainly because she controlled women's wrestling, but probably would have to put her on. And I don't know, probably China. I feel like China does deserve it. But then I love Asuka as well. Nice. Good work by Alex Riley. Hello, Days, my friend. Sorry I'm late. I was redoing my figure shelf. It looks so good. I will send you a picture. Do it. Send it. If you want to join us, we're watching Money in the Bank. We're about halfway through. We're up to 1 hour 13, 1 hour 14 now exactly. 1:14 and 3 seconds. R-Truth has just go crash into the outside. I've had no lag as well. 0 lag. This is such great news for future streams. Kofi Kingston up top. And so is Rey Mysterio. Oh! Lovely teamwork by Rey and Kofi. And now Evan Bourne is climbing up a ladder outside the ring. It's kind of hard for these guys to do anything that we didn't already see in that first ladder match. That first ladder match that went like for half an hour, 35 minutes. Lovely work by Evan Bourne, though. Shout out to Jules the King. Days, mine is Alundra Blaze, China, Fabulous Moolah, and Trish. Kenneth Terry, shout out to you. Hope you are well. Jacob B. Snow says, Days, before the stream, I was doing schoolwork. Boring. But also essential. Here we go. We've got Evan Bourne setting up the ladder. JJ Price, shout out to you. Jules King says, I am secretly CM Punk's brother. We've got Evan and The Miz trading blow. Oh, big kick by Evan. He doesn't win it. He's got one hand on it. Miz just stopping him. Legit, I can't remember these. I don't know who wins. Oh, Miz really selling that knee. Really selling that knee. The Rushmore of tag teams, the Bulldogs, the Hart Foundation, Strike Force. Wow, that's a good shout. And Demolition. Sonny Wolf. Guess who ain't getting the shirt and pants Zuba's Bray Wyatt merch? Yeah, I don't really get the Zuba thing. I don't think that made its way over here in the UK. But I've seen a lot of people very excited about it. So Miz is down with that knee injury. He's pleading like with the EMTs. Oh, it is nasty. It is nasty. Just stream a documentary about cheese. Good shout, Richard. Alberto climbing up. Del Rio climbing up. R-Truth going right behind him. Big strikes to the back. Haven't seen a great deal of comedy from R-Truth, but I'm sure he was doing comedy around this time. Here we go. R-Truth climbing up. Very slowly climbing up. Del Rio climbing up the other side. Rey Mysterio is in the ring. This is the red briefcase for those of you that aren't watching along. I do like the red briefcase. Rey Mysterio and Evan Bourne have climbed over R-Truth and Del Rio. Mama Days needs to put Days to bed. He's too hyper. I'm honestly really enjoying the show. It's been a good show so far, and I know what's to come. I know how great that CM Punk John Cena match is. One of the all-time best WWE matches still to come tonight. Jack Swagger, Jake Hager. Kofi, though, look at that from Kofi. Springboards right over the top of Jake Hager. Lovely move. Kicks Hager away. I keep calling him Hager. I should be calling him Swagger. Here we go, Swagger. Ankle lock. Great ring attire by Kofi. Really pops, you know, it's really bright. Alex Riley climbing up. Days, I tweeted you the picture. You can show the stream. I can't, unfortunately, bud, because I've got... I'm using my phone for the watch-along. Oh! CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Sean Flagstaff says Road Warriors, Heart Foundation, Hardys, and the Young Bucks for the Mount Rushmore on tag teams. This was the Money in the Bank that The Miz won. Genuinely, I don't know. I mean, we will find out very, very soon. We will find out very, very soon. We do not need to wait. Nice. Rey Mysterio slides under that ladder. Big forearm strike. R-Truth. Oh! R-Truth drop kicks the ladder into Rey Mysterio. He's only little as well. That probably broke all of his ribs. R-Truth on top of the ladder. Oh, face first. Days, what about the first or last Nitro? Yeah, Brandy, that is what C Wrestling was asking for, yes. So definitely the last Nitro, I would say, is under consideration. Heavily under consideration. Lovely leg drop by Kofi. Lovely leg drop. Rolling R-Truth out of the ring. Hobbling over, going over to that ladder. Dudley Boys, RVD, Sabu, and so many equal contenders for fourth, says Human Detox. I would have loved to have watched the Raw with McGruber cast guest hosting, because I can only imagine the amount of laughter in that stream. Shout out to William. Royal Rumble 2010. Ahmed, good shout. As long as it's under 3 hours. R-Truth climbing up a ladder, jumping into the ring. Oh, that's great. That's great. R-Truth jumps onto the ladder. It flips up and it smacks Jack Swagger in the face. 619 by Ramus. That was a lovely spot. That was lovely. Well done, everyone. That was lovely. Good work. Right, Rey Mysterio grabbing the ladder. That's an even bigger ladder. Is it a bigger ladder than the one that's in, or the same size? Look bigger. I think it's about the same. R-Truth blowed up. It's the same. Here we go. We've got R-Truth, Alex Riley, Evan Bourne climbing up as well. Back elbows. Down goes Evan Bourne. Trading shots now back and forth. Rey Mysterio. Jack Swagger getting a ladder. Evan Bourne getting another ladder. Days, the two best tag teams, Road Warriors and Four Horsemen. I wonder how many people will be involved in Money in the Bank this year. There's rumours that they might have to cut the numbers down a little bit. I don't know why. Like, they were going to do 6 people at WrestleMania, so I think they'll be fine doing 6 people. We've got loads of ladders. Look at that. That is a great image, isn't it? That's a great image. We've got everyone on top of the ladders as the briefcase is swinging and everyone's like, ah! Look at that image. Doesn't that just sum up Money in the Bank? It's a great moment. Oh, Del Rio goes into a ladder. Hager down. Kofi desperately trying to get a hand on it. Really good. Ray kicking the ladder. Evan Bourne. Evan Bourne was on top of a ladder in the ring. The next moment is on the outside. Down on the outside. Ladder spots are amazing when done correctly. They're very dangerous if not done correctly. Just ask Mercury. The Hardys are an awesome tag team. Daisy's made of cheese. True story. Daisy, random question. What wrestling promotion do you think has got the best logo? That's a great question, Chalmers. I love that question. I would feel like NWA because it's so iconic. Kofi on his own? No. Swagger coming in. Swagger denying Kofi his moment. Now Swagger trying to get it. Back elbows by Kofi. Swagger. Oh, that was horrific. Oh, that was horrible. Miz hobbling. Oh, is this the Miz? The Wiz? Is this the Wiz mins it? What? Oh, Rey Mysterio. Oh, man, this is full of drama now. The way that Swagger just went under the ladder kind of came down, and then Kofi fell on top of him. Oh, powerbomb to Miz. This is absolute carnage. There's several ladders in the ring. There's been some massive spots. And here we go, Rey Mysterio climbing up. I think he's on his own, is he? No. Del Rio. Oh, we carry on. Rey Mysterio. No, Del Rio is still in there. I don't know who wins. I don't know. Why am I so... This was 9 years ago. Sitting here like... It's 9 years ago. Days. Come on. Have a word with yourself. What I am. Oh, Rey Mysterio. Del Rio. Rey Mysterio. It feels like it's one of these. Rey Mysterio gets thrown onto the ladder. That ladder falls. It's going to take the other ladder out. Oh, look at all this carnage. That was chaos is the word. Chaos is the word. Rey Mysterio is down. Rey Mysterio. Del Rio having to set up a ladder again. Is someone going to stop him? Is anyone going to interfere? Oh, I think he's got it. He's got it. Del Rio wins. Del Rio wins. Whew. Daisy Wrestling made a fair point earlier. Would WWE think something weird is going on when all of a sudden 200 plus people jump onto the network to watch Money in the Bank? Well, hopefully they think, wow, there's a lot of people that really like CM Punk. Let's bring him back. Alberto Del Rio mows my grass. That's what one of the signs say. Alberto Del Rio mows my grass. If you are just joining us, I can see there's people joining us all the time. We are 1 hour 27:34 into this, so we've got about an hour and 20. We're past the halfway point. In fairness, there's I think only 2 matches to go. we've got Christian versus Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship. And we've got John Cena versus CM Punk. Days, SummerSlam 94 is 2 hours 40. Yeah, that was an option, actually. I'd like to watch that. That's Undertaker versus Undertaker. That'd be a lot of fun. How long is Money in the Bank? It is 2 hours 47, and we're already 128 in. John Elite says, Days, I love The Fiend, but if they put the title back on him, it's going to make the losing the title sound pointless. Yes, that's something that we actually spoke about in a video the other day. We said that it's a difficult one to book, because if The Fiend wins, then it does make him losing the title seem pointless. And honestly, I don't think him winning it back is going to be that big a moment. Yeah, it'll be nice, but it's not going to be as big as when he won it for the first time. So, and obviously winning it so close to losing it. So, if he wins it, it's going to seem like him losing it was wrong. But if he loses, that's even worse. That's even worse. So it's a difficult one to book. I feel, and this is just my personal opinion, the best way forward is to introduce a new character or have John Cena help him or something that's going to be the bigger story, you know? Have him win the title back, but the bigger story is, did you see that new mask? Did you see John Cena help him? Is John Cena a part of the Funhouse now? Has Bray turned Braun heel? Or, you know, there needs to be another aspect to it, in my opinion. Otherwise, if he just wins, people will be like, why did he lose it in the first place? Right, just showing us shots of Chicago after Alberto Del Rio has emerged victorious. Fiend can't afford another loss, and it's too early for Braun to lose it, says Big Boy Dally. It is a very tricky feud match to book. Right, Randy Orton against Christian. If Orton is disqualified, he loses the title. Randy Orton versus Christian. Capital Punishment. Always thought that was a decent name. Days, what is your most prized figure? To be honest, right, and this might sound a little strange, probably my Bruno Sammartino. I'm a massive Bruno Sammartino fan. So to have a Bruno figure, a Bruno Sammartino Mattel figure, is amazing. So even though it's not that rare, I really do love that figure. So, but my dream figures was always to get the Rockers, and I got the Rockers, so I do love those as well. I mean, there's loads of figures that I really love. I love my Vader figure as well. Yeah, there's loads, but I do love the Bruno. I can see the Bruno over there. Big Van Vader I liked. Vader was cool. Favorite upcoming figure? Fiend, definitely. That Fiend figure. So we're just seeing the build now towards this. There's only 2 matches left. Christian versus Randy Orton. And Cena versus CM Punk. They're just showing the match from Over the Limit, match from Capital Punishment. This was quite the feud. The more I beat you, the more that you beg and plead for one more match. I've got a Matt Hardy figure. Very cool. R.I.P. Lucha Underground. I'd love to start watching some Lucha Underground. Did you order Wendy Richter? Do you know I didn't? Oh, I'm going to do that. I forgot again. Genuinely, I forgot again. I was watching Abby's window. And I was putting that poll up. And then after that, what did I do after that? Can't remember, you know. But I know I didn't. I'm going to write it down. This is what happens. I just always forget. Wendy Richter. I don't even have Gorilla Monsoon. Gorilla. I want that. Monsoon. There we go. I've written them down. Hey, C, what's yours? C, what is your treasured figure? Because you've got way more than me. Days, what was the rare figure you broke when unboxing? Oh, Bam Bam Bigelow. I got Then Now Forever Bam Bam Bigelow, which I think cost me about £40 here in the UK. Normal, like that's double the price of a normal Elite. So Del Rio says his destiny is to become the new WWE champion. So Del Rio has got that briefcase. So Del Rio can cash in on Cena and CM Punk later. And Daniel Bryan could cash in on this match now. Treasured figures. Yes, treasured figures. Hello, MTS. Hello, you well, buddy. What minute are we on? We've got Christian just walking out. So 1 hour 35. 1 hour 35 right now. 1 hour 35. There's still how long? An hour and 12 minutes to go. WFS Wrestling. It was a Bam Bam Bigelow figure. It cost double the price of a normal Elite. It's probably worth even more than that now. It's my only Bam Bam figure, and as soon as I got it, it was one of those that was like stuck in the packaging, and you're like desperately trying to pull it out. And I got it out, and as soon as I got it out, fell on the floor, picked it up, arm broken. Arm broken. In fact, it's here. Let me show you. That was years ago as well, and I've still not repaired it. It's such a great figure as well. Such a great figure. Look at that. Look at that. Still haven't repaired it. Arm broken off, and that happened the second I unboxed it. Look at the face on that, though. That's a really good face scan. Lovely ring attire and everything. It's a great figure. I really love this figure. Bam, bam. Boom. On a shelf, that looks really cool. Bam Bam Bigelow. Although, I need to attach the arm. So yeah, I was gutted about that. Bam, bam. Right, Randy Orton making his way out. Days Monsoon is going to cost at least 100. Oh, what? No. Why? CM Punk's going to win Money in the Bank. He's not in it. Oh, gutted about that. Mine would be my signed Rusev, says Jake Wrestle News. Very cool. Dave, since I brought you into this world, I'm going to have to take you out. Rusty Shackleford looks like he was shanked with a spife. We all know how deadly the spife is, but I can tell you the spife was not involved. I don't want to be spreading false rumours. I don't want to get spifes banned. Look at that artwork on those signs. Some brilliant Orton signs in the crowd. Brilliant Orton signs. Yes, those injuries were not occurred by spifes. Love that Titantron. That Titantron is amazing. I think it's just a normal Titantron, but the Money in the Bank briefcase sign around it looks awesome. And this is a red hot Chicago crowd as well. Red hot. Dave's beanie or beard? Beard. I only ever wear the beanie for videos. Because, like, I only ever wear it because when I get up, I can't be bothered to do my hair. Like, put any product in it. So it's so easy to grab a beanie. The great thing is, though, if ever I have an embarrassing haircut, you would never know. Like, I always wear the beanie. So it's kind of clever, in a way. Bam Bam looked like he had visited Joe Exotic Zoo. Yes! Yes. He that's right. Bam Bam actually worked for Joe Exotic. Accidentally put his hand through the railings. And that's what happened. Very good. Very good. Days, I wish we went back to designing WWE pay-per-view set. Yeah, it was always better, wasn't it? They had some great entrance stages. Right, we're about to get underway for this World Heavyweight Championship match. World Heavyweight Championship match. If Randy Orton gets disqualified, he loses the championship. Really like his ring attire. Pretty standard Orton ring attire, but it's black with like red highlights. Christian grabbing a chair so that he can tempt Orton. He's going to try and tempt him into using a chair and to getting a disqualification. Orton taking the bait. It's Riley Games. Shout out to you. Says Raw is going to be good tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. Days, that's what Bray said to Braun. The chair getting thrown out of the ring by Orton. I remember this Punk match so well because the crowd were chanting, "You can't wrestle," and Punk thought they were talking to him, says Jaden. Miss Clown 1's got a signed Asuka figure. DJ B Tazzy says, I miss the real Titantron videos. Yeah, why did they get rid of those? Big back body drop. Ben Russell says, did you know in 2011 when Edge had to retire, he still went on the European tour that he was booked on? Just because he was booked on those shows. He went on the tour to say goodbye to European fans. Emotion. I didn't know that, actually, no. Another big strike by Christian. Christian hurling Orton. Let's go Randy chant. Randy Orton should bring back the punt kick. To the outside goes Christian, but there's no one there. Heel Orton is the best, says James Chadwick. Yeah, if you are just joining us, we're 1 hour 41. Ooh, into the ring steps. There was a guy in the crowd with a yellow shirt that was just getting quite animated. I don't know what was written on it. We've got yellow shirt guy in the front row that was just getting very animated. But yeah, look at this. 2011, no green shirt guy. Oh, went for a kick. Christian on the edge of the ring. Days drinks. Very liquid. Middle rope, nice. European uppercut. Days, do you think that Randy Orton should grow his beard back? I think Randy Orton should do whatever makes Randy Orton happy. I would love to see the Brood make a return. I don't think Christian can wrestle anymore, to be honest. Christian has got his foot on the throat across the jaw of Randy Orton. So Christian going over, grabbing Randy by the head. Big strike by Christian. Here we go. He's got Christian. He's got Orton. Back elbow. Down goes Orton. Going for the pin. 2. Kick out. Yellow shirt guy forever. Yellow shirt guy is green shirt guy. He just hasn't washed the shirt and turned it green. Yeah, or maybe he's just got like a collection of different coloured shirts at this stage. Maybe he was like experimenting. He was trying to find himself. It's like yellow shirt guy. Just that won't wash. That won't do. Where is the Ascension? Where is the Ascension? They were let go, but it doesn't look like AEW have picked them up. I'm surprised that NWA haven't picked him up. Although saying that, with all the shows being cancelled, there was every chance they might have been at the Crockett Cup. The Ascension could have been at the Crockett Cup. Oh! Big strike by Christian. Sorry, they's had to step away to tend for the little man. No worries, buddy. No worries, Coaster Maniacs. Had the pleasure of seeing Jackson earlier. Little Jackson, little legend. We're at 1 hour 44 and 14 seconds. You've missed both the Money in the Bank matches. They were all right. I really enjoyed the end of the last one. It was kind of like carnage towards the end. That was really good. Kelly, Brie Bella was everything you would expect. Big Show, Mark Henry was all right. It was all right. This match has actually got quite a nice pace to it. Spinebuster by Christian. Oh, shoulder up. Shoulder up by Randy. Frustration on the face of Christian. Mr. Burt Wayne says, "What's up, Days from New Jersey, USA? Do you think that Orton will work the injured angle after Mania?" Yeah, I could see him taking a little bit of time off. Although, saying that, they might really need him now. Orton doesn't strike me as someone that will, stay away because of, the whole coronavirus thing. WWE are apparently asking wrestlers, do you want to wrestle or not? Do you want to compete or not? And I think most of them are saying yes, probably out of fear of saying no. They're probably worried that if they say no, it'll reflect badly on them. But Randy is someone I genuinely would think would want to wrestle, would want to compete. So part of me thinks yes, if this was a normal year, he would step away. But it's not a normal year. Christian in the corner. Big boot by Christian. Randy Orton running into it. Oh, went for a missile drop kick, but a pin by Randy. 2.9. Big strike by Christian. Big strike. Sounds like Corey Graves is looking into a possible in-ring return. Down goes Randy. Kicks Christian into the corner. Kick to the midsection. Up. Oh, wow! That was great! Christian came off of the middle turnbuckle, but Randy Orton delivering a drop kick, catching Christian midair. That was great. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. Oh, such great timing. Sean says Christian's feud with Orton was really great, and it was great that he got a run in WWE, especially after he went to TNA and proved that he was indeed main event talent. He needs to go into the Hall of Fame. I agree with that. Completely agree with that. My Elite SummerSlam series, Roman Reigns from last year, because the attire Roman has on that figure is what he was wearing when he signed my Universal Championship, says Ben Russell. Very cool. Joseph says, ooh. It's a great drop kick. Brandy Smith, good night to you. Yes, see you tomorrow for what should be a very interesting Raw. I think we are back to it being live. Oh, there's lots of little moments in this and near falls. This is a good little match. It's a good little match. And there's only one match after this, and that match is a 5-star rated Dave Meltzer match. One of the greatest WWE matches of all time. The main reason why we're watching this pay-per-view is the next match. Back elbow by Randy Orton. Clothesline. Down goes Christian. Oh. Kick to the midsection. Nice uppercut. Kick again. Oh. Looking for an RKO. Kill switch. Kill switch. 2. Oh. Whoa. This is good. This is good. Corey Graves is more in love with Mandy than Otis. Human Detox says, apparently, you can get English crumpets in Canada, but they are rather specialist here and not sold in many shops. You can get them in every supermarket here in the UK, of course. Love an English crumpet. Real treat. Having an English crumpet with plenty of butter, maybe even a touch of jam. I don't really put the jam on, to be honest. I like plenty of butter. That lovely cup of tea. Beautiful. Don't have it that often, in all fairness. Don't have it all that often. Few times a year. Lovely. Over the top. Oh! Into the ring post goes Christian. Is this the beginning of the end? Gut wrench. Up. Oh! Plants him down. That was amazing. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh! Another false finish. Great match. Really good match. I mean, yeah, this is brilliant. Will we get a Wrestling Days action figure? No. Kenneth Terry says, hope you're having a great Easter. As good as can be expected. Hope you are as well, bud. Ben the Tank says, butter and jam with a crumpet is so good with a cup of tea. Completely agree. Although, I probably would leave the jam off. If it's on, brilliant. I do find, though, that when you put jam on toast or you put jam on crumpets, obviously jam is cold, so it makes the toast cold or it makes the crumpet cold. I like hot toast or hot crumpets. You give me some hot crumpets. I'm all about them hot crumpets, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. All about the hot crumpets. Here you go. He's going to that dark place. He's going to that dark place. It looks like Sasha Banks' mom is in the front row as well. There's a lady with, like, red hair in the front row. Did he spit? Oh, he spat at Randy. I think it went in Randy's mouth. Ah! Here we go. Shots being thrown. That was nasty, man. I think it went in his mouth. Oh, I think that's how babies are made. Oh, low blow. He kicked him. Low blow. DQ. Is it DQ? Yeah, new champ. And new World Heavyweight Champion. Christian wins. Wow. Look at this. Spat at him. In like a viper. Don't vipers spit poison? Oh, he's not happy boy, is he? He is trashing it. That guy's got an old school camera. I don't think that was a phone. Rules are rules. Christian's the winner, but he is getting battered right now by Randy. Randy is ripped as well. Oh! Monitor to the head. Oh, down he goes. This is great. This is good stuff. Maple syrup crumpets. Sorry, Days. If Edge and Daniel can wrestle again, Christian must be able to. I'm sure he'd like to. I don't know. Oh, calm down, player. Calm down, player. Holla. Teddy Long is out there. He's trying to calm down. He's like, no, he's spat in my mouth. I'm going to have a baby now. Days, roughly, how many Mattel figures have you got? I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I 500, something like that. I don't know. RKO on the table. A brutal beatdown. A destruction of Christian. RKO. 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 Ah, is that Frank the Clown, is it? That goes out with Noel? In the crowd, in the front row, look. Shout out to Arnan. Randy is a savage beast. WFS Wrestling says, my most treasured figure would be the old beat-up John Cena because my friend gave it me and it was my first. Great answer. Perfect answer. Can't wait to see Killer Cross versus Keith Lee in NXT, says Michael Harley. Bald Brock Lesnar guy was behind the announce table. Was he? That guy. Freaked out when Brock came out. Randy is ripped, man. Randy is ripped. Sonny Wolf says there's no lag. There's no lag. There's no lag. I have had no lag on this. It has been an absolute pleasure to watch this pay-per-view. WrestleMania 10 was making me cry with the amount of trouble we had with that stream, but this one has been brilliant. So there we go. Lesson learned. If I watch on my phone, no problem whatsoever. Look, Randy Orton has lost his mind here. He's gone right back, grabbed Christian. One more for the road. Boom! Table didn't break as well. The table didn't break. Oh, yeah. I just saw him. Brock Lesnar guy. Pumped up. Wow. RKO. Calm down, player! Well, there we go. Days, there is a guy behind Randy with a sign that says Ponce. Yeah, I've seen him all throughout. It's not a great word to have on a sign. I'm surprised WWE didn't take it away, actually. Nice close-up of a very angry Randy. Frustrated as he walks away. Ben Russell said, I know I said this earlier, but I love how the ring used to sound when the superstar took bumps. Sounded great. Brilliant. Great match. Great beatdown after. Lot of fun, man. Lot of fun. JP Lit. Shout out to you. Randy Orton definitely hated the 5-second pose. Christian and Edge have both had these massive beatdowns from Orton, yes. That was a nasty beatdown. Randy Orton went to a place we have never seen before. I can't believe how many he hit like 2 RKOs on that table. It still didn't break. You only have to look at the commentary tables these days and they fall apart. Back then, like 2 RKOs and the tables didn't break. Oh, they're showing a replay. It was nasty. The spit. You see the spit coming out of Christian, going right into the mouth. In fairness, it was so accurate that he won a prize. He won the World Heavyweight Championship for that. Was it worth it? Well, probably. It's a great belt as well. Look at that belt. Look at that belt. There we go. No one. Alicia Fox. No one likes to be bullied. Look at Alicia Fox with her hair. The Creative Coalition. Say no to bullying, guys. The old Scratch logo as well. Don't be a bully. Be a star. Be a star. Do they still do that? I don't even know if they still do that. Right. I think it's main event time. Days. I don't think Americans use the words the same way that Brits do. That's why it wasn't removed. CM Punk! CM Punk! CM Punk! CM Punk! Don't forget, CM Punk has said he is gonna leave. Oh, man. So good. So good. Match number 6. The main event. John Cena versus CM Punk for the WWE Championship. Randy Orton is on my Mount Rushmore. CM Punk, yes. Days, would you stream WrestleMania 3? Is it quicker? Is it below 3 hours long? This we've got the video package now. So CM Punk says, I was suspended because I announced when my contract was expiring. And then obviously pipe bomb. Shameless ass kissers. Maybe this company will be better after Vince McMahon is dead. CM Punk says, I had the balls to say things no one else would say. CM Punk pipe bomb. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. I love this crowd. The crowd is immense. 2011 CM Punk was incredible. They kind of botched it after this match a bit. CM Punk says, all he's ever wanted is that microphone because that microphone is power. This microphone in my hands is a pipe bomb. The build was incredible. The story is incredible. You will apologize and you will like it. Vince says, I'm sorry to CM Punk. I apologize, you son of a... The hottest prop, he really was. I don't think I've ever seen this full match, so I can't wait to see it. Shahib says, before, on one of your streams, I made you say Alpha Kenny, which meant I'll bleep anybody. Ha ha. Lol. DJ B Tazzy says, I'm on the Jack Daniels. Good for you. Oh! Right hand by John Cena. Days, I was at this event live. I honestly had such a blast. If you thought it was loud on the TV, It was loud being there. One of the loudest pops ever, says Undeniable Heel. Michael says, imagine CM Punk versus Kenny Omega. Have I got everyone's attention now? Here we go. In Chicago. CM Punk. CM Punk. Can you imagine going to Chicago after no crowds, people finally being able to go and watch wrestling live again, going to Chicago, bringing out CM Punk? Imagine it. Imagine it. Well, you don't need to, because this would be the response. Because this is about as hot as it gets. CM Punk. Love that shirt. That shirt is the I don't want to say the most iconic. I'm going to say one of, but when I mean one of, I mean top 5 most iconic shirts ever. I love that shirt. It's clobbering time. CM Punk, best in the world. Goosebumps, man. Goosebumps even now watching him come out. If you've never seen CM Punk, maybe you're young, maybe you're new to wrestling. This is it. This is what it's all about. This is what the man brings. Look at this energy. Look at that shirt. CM Punk. If Cena wins, we riot. I'm going to riot. If Cena wins, I will riot. If Punk loses, we riot. This crowd was desperate. Desperate for Punk to win. Desperate. You just don't get that kind of desperation now. You know? I can't think of anything that people were, like, this desperate for. What were people this desperate for recently? I can't think of anything. CM Punk, big smile on his face. Love this. Shout out to you, William. They really killed CM Punk's momentum by bringing Kevin Nash. Yeah. Yeah. CM Punk, his contract's expiring. That's the story. And he goes after this, but I think it's so much silly, like, is it 2 weeks? Might even been less than that. Later he comes back. I think he misses a week, and then he's back. But you can't take away this moment. Look at him sitting in the ring, cross-legged. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. He's just a man in the center of his own universe as people around him are losing their freaking minds. CM Punk, John Cena. If you are just joining us, you're still joining us at a great time. Go to the network, put on Money in the Bank 2011. Go to 2 hours, 6 minutes and 12 seconds. CM Punk. CM Punk. The NWO shirt, yes. Austin 316, yes, I would agree with those. And I would say Hulkamania. I would go with that as well. But I'm putting that Punk in my top 5. That Punk shirt in my top 5. Maybe Hot Rod as well. Hot Rod, Hulkamania, Austin, NWO, CM Punk. Happy with that. Macho Man, maybe. Pandemonium. It is pandemonium. Look at the smile on his face, because he knows. CM Punk. CM Punk. CM Punk. Can someone show CM Punk this video and go, do you remember this feeling? Do you want it again? Here comes Cena. Boo. Cena on his way. John Cena sucks, but he's alright. Just not in this match. And I hate his belt. Stupid spinner. Actually, it suits him. Spin about suits him. It doesn't suit anyone else. CM Punk outside the ring. Applauding away. This is massive, says Robin813. Totes. Totes. I still have that shirt somewhere. Do you hear those boos? I have that Punk Elite figure. Happy birthday, Lucas Rogers. Yes. Sing it, preach it. What a moment. What a moment. In Punk, we trust. In fairness, there is an I Love Cena sign. They're brave. CM Punk. Punk for president. Punk Nation. Love Punk's ring attire as well. Why don't people do this anymore? I mean, all it is trunks. So it's nothing that special. But how iconic is the stars? Isn't that like the Chicago flag or part of the Chicago flag? It's so simple, but so classy. Everyone's ring attires these days are so bland and boring. Punk is my hero. Someone's got a massive ice cream bar sign that's got Punk on. That's fun. Cena sucks. Yes. Days were all desperate for Kofi Mania, and we got it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Kofi Mania was quite like this. I feel like it was very obvious that Kofi was going to win that. I think the booking of it, you knew that Kofi was going to win that title at WrestleMania. Genuinely didn't know how this was going to go, because the big thing here is that Punk's contract is expiring, so you don't know which way this is going. And it's Cena as well. Who beats Cena? Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, they all had that championship. And John Cena as well. Can Punk do it? I was so disappointed that we never got the ice cream bars, like, legit. Yeah, I don't know why they've never come back. They've kind of... There's something around right now that's similar but not the same. I can't wait for Braun Strowman versus Fiend, says Wrestling Days fan. Days, the guy CM Punk was standing next to when he was clapping in the black looked like Colt Cabana. Oh, it might have been. I'd imagine Colt was there. I'd imagine that probably was, yes. Right, little bit of chain wrestling to start. Nice headlock. Don't forget, this is a Dave Meltzer 5-star match. So if ever you want to know what a 5-star match looks like, this is it. You know when we're like, oh, what do you think? Was that a 4.5 star? What do you think? Well, if you want to know what a 5-star is, if you want to know what that standard is, that's what this match is. Punk going for a kick and Cena ducking out of the way. Still a red-hot crowd to start us off. Red-hot crowd. Days, about Christian, he was so entertaining. He did some of the best promos, and he was one of the funniest on the mic. He deserves to go in, yeah. He deserves to go in. what Kevin Owens should have been Chalmers. Yes, I agree. I agree. Right. Down goes Punk. Cena on top. Cena grabbing the arm. Cena going to have to try and get out of this. Crowd so invested. Nice. Working on the arm by John. It's all this kind of early work that lays the foundations for what's to come. Again, CM Punk saying no. Nice. Spinning out of it. Reversing out of it. CM Punk, yes. Hello, Bryan Howard. Thank you for joining us. The Dukes says, Money in the Bank is my favourite. What is yours? I'd be leaning to Royal Rumble. I love Royal Rumble. Chicago is a great WWE city. There's a very quiet Let's Go Cena chant and a massive Cena sucks chant. It's like, let's go Cena. Cena sucks! Let's go Cena. Cena sucks! GTS sign being held up in the crowd. Massive GTS. So big fans of Grimm's Toy Show. Headlock by Cena on CM Punk. Crowd so vocal. Days, it doesn't look like CM Punk will ever come back to WWE. So do you think he'll go in the Hall of Fame? Oh yeah, he'll go in the Hall of Fame. Nice takedown. And now it's CM Punk that's in control. The Dukes saying, let's go Cena. Lucas saying, whoop, there it is. Yeah, look at this. Michael Cole already on commentary saying, who can forget 1997? Who can forget the Survivor Series? Who can forget when Vince screwed Bret Hart? So, again, you know, planting the seeds of, like, what's to come. Because we know that Vince is watching. And we know that Vince doesn't want CM Punk leaving with that title. Cena jumping over. CM Punk puts him on his shoulders. Reverse. CM Punk going for the GTS. The go to sleep. Cena's like... Cena knows that this is going to be a real fight. Such a great match. Because you can tell Cena is not messing around. You know, like how Cena likes to have fun. Cena is not messing around. He knows that he is in hostile territory. He's got a very serious look on his face. It's good, man. Punk's entrance still gives me goosebumps. Kate Clark says, I don't have the WWE Network. You should get it, dude. It's free. It's free for the first month. Yeah, Punk's entrance is amazing. I can't remember what one it was. What's the one where Punk gets Howard Fink to do the entrance for him? The ring announcer's like, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce CM Punk's personal ring announcer, Howard Finkel. And then the Fink comes out and the Fink is standing there waving at the crowd. It takes forever as well. Do you remember that? Howard Finkel. Just waving at the crowd. And he goes to talk and then he starts getting choked up and like tears are coming on his... Because he's been away for a long time. The Fink. And he keeps going to talk and like the commentators are making fun of him because it's taken him so long. They're like, today, Fink, today. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. And then he announces CM Punk. CM Punk comes out and he turns to the Fink and he goes... Brilliant. I gave my I came to see. Cult of personality. Nice. Headlock. I'm not sure we're going to get any moments as iconic as this at this year's Money in the Bank, but Cena sucks. Quite a slow pace to this so far. We've got less than half an hour to go. Less than half an hour to go. If you are just joining us, we're at 2 hours 18 and 5 seconds. Survivor Series. Yeah, we could do a Survivor Series. Oh, it was Survivor Series that was at CM Punk Alberto Del Rio. Nice. Some good knowledge. Survivor Series 2011. Good knowledge, people. Into the corner goes Cena. Let's go. Yeah, do you know what? It's actually a high-pitched, let's go, Cena. It's like women and children. And then it's all the guys, Cena sucks. Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks. Strike to the midsection by Cena. Back elbow by Cena. Working on the head as well. Oh. Over to the other side. Kick to the midsection. Oh. Lovely. 1, 2. Dace, do you remember when CM Punk had Howard Finkel? I do, yeah. Tyler. Do you think that WWE should get rid of all pay-per-views apart from the big 5? They should get rid of all of them except for the big 5 and just do In Your House. Bring back In Your House. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Nice. Oh my God, that Chicago crowd. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. Red hot all throughout. All throughout. Grown men cheering for Cena. I've not heard any. I've not heard any grown men cheering for Cena. So, good work by Punk. He's controlling this so far. He's got his legs wrapped around the throat of Cena, but Cena standing up. Punk firing some elbows in. To the outside goes Cena. Cena dumped out. Big smile on the face of CM Punk. You see, this is what I really like about CM Punk. Look, CM Punk has thrown Cena to the outside, and he's very slowly walked to the outside. He's given a little smile. He's in control. He's walked to the outside. He's grabbed Cena, thrown him face first into the edge of the ring. Now he's chucking him. He's looking for strikes to the back. He's just working over Cena, and he's just continuing the story. If that was modern day WWE, someone would do a suicide dive. So as quick as they could. Cena to the outside, they would go, right, suicide dive as quick as they could. They're constantly trying to move at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. Constantly trying to move. It doesn't need it. Matches don't need it. Slow-paced matches are fine as long as people are invested. This crowd could not be more invested. They are so on board. And as a result, they can just go through the motions, build the drama. You know what's coming next. They're just eating it up. You don't need to go 1,000,000 miles an hour. And by the way, they just showed that definitely was Colt Cabana. It definitely was Colt Cabana in the front row. What was the loudest crowd reaction you've seen in the modern era? Probably the ones for Daniel Bryan. I always think about that promo where Triple H is trying to talk and Daniel Bryan's in the ring. And they will not let him finish. They will not let him finish. And Mark Henry has to grab Daniel Bryan's arm and just hold it up for a second so the crowd can cheer and get it out of their system. That's amongst the loudest. Nice. CM Punk kicking Cena away. Clothesline. Cena goes down. Modern wrestling in general, Chicago and Philadelphia have got the best crowds. In Your House was awesome. It kind of lost its way, but I would love a cheesy 90s pay-per-view. I'd love In Your House, the original, with the In Your House set. Because I don't know if you remember, but you came through a curtain, and then it was, you walked past, like, the front of a house, and the windows was, I think the screen was where the Titantron went. I'd love for just one of the monthly pay-per-views to be one of those kind of throwback pay-per-views. That would be epic. Don't have LED screens, just do old rings. Have a classic night and call it In Your House. I'd love that. Current wrestlers in an old school setting would be a lot of fun. It would be different. It would give it some uniqueness. Bring back, like, Todd Pettingale. Bring back, nice, just a 2 count. Sean Mooney and people like that. Just for that one-off show a year. Be brilliant. Cena goes to the outside of the ring. We're getting to the point where there's coming up to about just 20-odd minutes left. This is awesome, says Ben Russell. I agree. CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, pretty loud. £10 of podcast. Are they around? Shout out to them if they are. Didn't realise you were on the Thunder Rosa stream. To the outside. Shout out to £10 of podcast if they're about. Liam Costa Coffee says, Dave's unpopular opinion, but I don't like pay-per-views that are match stipulations, such as Hell in a Cell, TLC, Money in the Bank. I agree. I think Money in the Bank's an exception. I feel like it happens once a year. Say it's kind of like Royal Rumble, you know? It happens once a year. Should be around the same time each year. And it's a match that's got to happen. Like, you've got to do... You don't have to do Hell in a Cell. You don't have to do TLC. You don't have to do Extreme Rules. Those are matches that should be able to happen whenever you need them. But Money in the Bank has to happen. That's a match that has to happen every year. So it might as well have its own pay-per-view. Same as Royal Rumble. That might as well have its own pay-per-view. But I completely agree about TLC, Hell in a Cell, Extreme Rules. Just do them whenever you need them. And do a 90s pay-per-view instead. In Your House. 1, 2, elbow drop by Cena, kick out by Punk. Lucas asks, what's everyone's favourite pay-per-view? There we go. Let Lucas know what is your all-time favourite pay-per-view. Drop it in the chat. I should imagine we're about to see a lot of WrestleMania 17s. A lot of WrestleMania 17s getting mentioned. The Jukes says Cena is my favourite superstar. Oh! 2. Kick out by Punk. Kick out by Punk. The winner of Money will definitely be from Raw. There is no way the winner is going to cash in on The Fiend, says Wrestling Days fan. I'd love Edge. I've said it before. I would love Edge. Royal Rumble. WrestleMania 34 is your favourite. WrestleMania 6. Survivor Series 2001. WrestleMania 17. WrestleMania 30. Hell in a Cell 2016. Mainly because I was there. WrestleMania 13 is very good, Lucas. Mania 17. Days, you should do Survivor Series 2011. It's 2 hours 48. Well, it's within the parameter. Maybe we'll do, depending on how this has gone. I genuinely don't know how many people have joined us, but maybe we'll do one next week. Again, I would have you lot decide. As long as all of the options are under 3 hours, then I'm totally up for it. I think if it starts going over 3 hours, that then starts to become a bit of a marathon. 3 hours just feels nice and comfortable, you know. Lovely stretch by Cena. CM Punk having to dig deep. Crowd really into this. Trying to cheer CM Punk on. Hip toss. Double clothesline. Both guys go down. Yeah, well, if you are watching along, if you are joining us, we're on 2 hours 28 exactly there. So we've got about 19 minutes left, my friends. 19 minutes left. CM Punk down. John Cena down. A sign in the crowd says Chicago hates Cena. Who wants this thing the most, says Jerry the King Lawler. Duck underneath. Shoulder charge by Cena. Shoulder charge by Cena again. Picking up. Oh, Punk fell hard then. Roll up by Punk. 2. Kick out. Kick to the midsection. Here we go. Reverse Cena into the ropes. Knee strike by Punk. Oh, plants him down, going for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Here we go. Hand in the air. Just booze, man. Just booze. Oh, kick in the face by Punk. Kick in the face by Punk. Cena goes to the outside. I kind of feel like we've changed gears now. Because now, there's the suicide dive. This is what I'm saying. We've changed gears. Earlier in the match, CM Punk slowly, smile on his face, walked out the ring. But now you can tell that the match is motoring along. Crowd, CM Punk chant breaking out again. Chicago has always hated Cena, says the one and only Shia. Shout out to you. Elder Sauer, shout out to you. Christy Zuber says King of the Ring 96. Days, I enjoy the Money in the Bank match when the match was at WrestleMania, but I don't like the pay-per-view. That's fair enough. No one's going to judge you for that, Liam Costa. Coffee. Here we go, look. CM Punk on the outside of the ring. Springboard. Oh, Cena moves out the way. Monday Night Nitro. Yeah, high risk, but it didn't pay off. Didn't pay off. Cena moves out the way. Now he's going for it again. He's going for the 5-knuckle shuffle again. Not many people saying you can't see me. He's going for it. Oh, hits. Hits it. Picks him up, looking for the AA. Looking for the AA. Oh, CM Punk lands on his feet. Kick to the midsection. Kick to the chest. Leg sweep. Got to do more than that. Come on. Frustration from CM Punk. Frustration. He is pulling out all the stops. I really like WrestleMania 34. That was the first pay-per-view I ever saw live. Had a great stage. That was the one with the mask, wasn't it? Thought that was awesome. I think one of the best ever stages. Right, here we go. GTS. He's got Cena up on his shoulders. Cena, though, gut wrench. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Shoulder up. We've got about 15 minutes left. About 15 minutes left in this pay-per-view. That is it. 15 minutes. We are slowly edging our way towards the conclusion. It's been a great match. Buttery popcorn with dill pickle. Ooh. Kate Clark, shout out to you. Here we go. Against ropes goes Cena. Knee strike by Punk. And a second. Running Bulldog. Running Bulldog by Punk. So 2 knee strikes. Running Bulldog. Cena down. CM Punk on the outside. Here we go. Punk. Springboard. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Punk couldn't get all of that then. The Hell in a Cell pay-per-view has ruined Hell in a Cell matches. It's not special anymore. I'd agree with that. You should watch Payback 2014. It was awesome. We could do a watch-along for 27 or 28. That might... Aox Clone. That might be quite long. I don't know how long those pay-per-views are. Great matches. Triple H Undertaker, brilliant. KO in the bank, says Sean. That would be cool. KO in the bank. Kicks coming in from Punk. Kick and a miss. Cena taking him down, looking for the STF. He's got it. Middle of the ring, the STF. The first pay-per-view I went to live was WrestleMania 35, but it was long. STF, middle of the ring, Cena. Woo! It's good stuff, man. It's quite close to the ropes. Fingertips away. I'm a big believer that this late into a match, submissions should finish matches, but that was quite close to the rope, so CM Punk was able to claw his way over. Here we go. Punk trying to climb up. Kick by Punk. Cena goes down. Punk rolling over. Cena, 2. Shoulder up. Shoulder up. Real back and forth. I think Hell in the Cell with New Day and the Usos was great. That was great. Kaylee says, Evolution would be a great show. I think we've already done it, though, in all fairness. I'm sure there's an Evolution watch-along on the channel already. Can we do 2? I don't know what happens. Maybe a black hole opens up. Like, well, I don't know. I'm sure we did a watch-along for that show when it happened, Evolution. Could you imagine if we did another one? That would be weird. I kind of want to do it now. Here we go. Look, CM Punk up top, crossbody. Down goes Cena, but Cena rolls through. Cena rolls through. He's got CM Punk on the shoulders. Punk said that he would come back if he could do wrestle Cena. Went for a GTS, didn't get it. Middle of the ring. STF. Oh, here it is. Michael Cole's going tap out, tap out, tap out. He's close again, though. He is close again. Cena going to try and drag him back in. There it is. That is middle of the ring. For me, it should be done there. It's only a matter of time. Punk saying no. Punk saying no. He's got his arm through. Look at the crowd. The crowd. Punk reversing it. CM Punk revert. This crowd, man. This crowd is insane. This crowd are all on their feet. They're leaning over the barricade. Banging on the barricade. They're losing their minds. They are losing their minds. Chicago. Representing right now. So good. This is so good. This show is so good. It's too good. It's so good. I don't even think I'm watching WWE. Up on the shoulders. AA. Oh. Here we go. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Shoulder up. Crowd losing their minds. Look at these people bouncing up and down. Banging on the barricades. Huge. Huge. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes. CM Punk chants. So good. So good. Days, who do you think the GOAT is? The greatest of all time? Yeah. You'd probably have to say Flair. I mean, Flair headlined so many Starcades, had so many great matches, had such a long career. I think for Impact, you'd have to say Hogan. Up top, Cena. Here we go. Oh, got caught. Punk going for the 2. Shoulder up. That was a little sloppy there, in all fairness. DJ B Tazzy says, I'm going crazy, even though I've seen it before. Is CM Punk one of the greatest wrestlers to never main event WrestleMania? Yes. Here we go. Calling for it. Calling for it. That's a weird call, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like Undertaker goes, CM Punk goes. Never really thought about it before. That's enough to get people to freak out. He's got him on the shoulders, but Cena goes to the outside. Oh, using that top rope. Cena climbing up top. Perched. Here we go. Leg drop, back of the head, connects. 1, 2. Shoulder up. We've been through the darkest days. Ric Flair. Woo! How about watching some of the early takeovers? Yeah, Bama Captain, that's a good shout. They are under 3 hours. The first takeover, I didn't watch at the time. I had to go back and watch it, and I can't even remember it now. So the first takeover would be really interesting. Maybe that would be an option. I'd want you guys to vote. It was you guys that voted for this. But obviously we've got Raw tomorrow. We've got NWA on Tuesday. NXT and AEW on Wednesday. So next opportunity would be Thursday. There we go. Cena behind Punk. Turns him round. Picks him up. Looking for another AA. Hits it. 1, 2. Shoulder up again. Again, look, Cena can't believe it. He's having words with the ref, and the ref saying, that was 2. That was 2. A match that will change the landscape. We've got 7 minutes left. 7 minutes, that's all. Cena is looking at CM Punk and he's like, I can't believe it. Big CM Punk chants. Do an older takeover. Days, as you know, I live in the UK. I've never been to a pay-per-view, but the first thing I went to was Raw. Tried to find you, but I couldn't. I think I was there. I think I was there last year. I wasn't there in the November ones. Here we go. Cena has got CM Punk up on his shoulders. CM Punk is firing some shots into the back of the head. Back elbows now. Ah! Lots of elbows. Cena in trouble. Here we go. Punk. Head scissors, nice. Takedown and Cena rolls over. Days, you could do a lot more of these streams. I imagine everyone that likes these type of streams. Shout out to you, Ben. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm totally up for it. Watching wrestling is my passion. It's what I love to do. And, well, same as you guys. So going back and watching some of these moments, and there's going to be a lot of youngsters. Oh, GTS! Love that spot! I love that spot! CM Punk with a GTS, and Cena rolls out the ring. He goes out the ring, and it leaves you with CM Punk trying to claw away before he disappears. I always love it when they do that. They hit their finishers. You know they would win, but the opponent rolls out the ring and they're left scrambling after them, reaching after them. That's always such a great moment. Always such a great moment. CM Punk throwing Cena into the ring. Where are we now? Where are we? Here comes Vince. Vince coming down. Vince very concerned with John Laurinaitis. God damn. God damn. You. Here we go. Look, Vince standing in the entranceway. He is not going to let CM Punk win this title. He tried to re-sign him. He wouldn't re-sign. Cena, STF again. Vince McMahon calling for the bell. Vince is calling for the bell. Cena, no. Cena striking Laurinaitis, saying this is not how we're going to do this. You are not going to cheat. Cena face to face with Vince. Not this way. Not that way. We're not doing it that way. Oh, he's got caught. GTS. GTS. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk. They're unglued. That place is Look at that face. Look at that face. Oh, Vinnie Mac. Vince. CM Punk in the ring with the spinner belt in his hands. Vince's worst nightmare coming true in front of his eyes. So good. So good. Look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Let this be a feast for your eyes. CM Punk. Love that finish as well. So clever. Vince going over. Storming over. Grabbing the microphone off Jerry. Stop the music! Stop the music! Get it! Get it! Alright. Get me Alberto. Get him out here. Get Alberto out here. Alberto Del Rio that won Money in the Bank earlier tonight. CM Punk chant. CM Punk standing in the ring with that championship. Get me Alberto. Get me Alberto. Here he is, look. Alberto running down with the briefcase. Runs into the ring. Boom. Kick to the head. Kick to the head. Alberto Del Rio goes down. Smile on the face of CM Punk. He's got the title. Vince is like, what? CM Punk going over to the crowd. The iconic moment. In the crowd he goes. Del Rio never cashed it in. There's that ice cream sign. Amazing. Vince looking over as CM Punk goes away into the crowd, climbs up the steps. He was brave to do that. That Chicago crowd. Surprised they didn't kill him with love. As he stands, holds the title in the air. And Vinnie Mac left absolutely distraught in the ring. What a show. What a freaking show. As it fades to black. Be more like that, WWE. WWE 2020, if you're watching, be more like WWE 2011. Be more like that. Do not be like WWE 2019. That was God trash. God, I don't even know what God trash is. But that's what you were last year. You was God trash. Be more like 2011. 2011 rocked. Rocked. Chalmers says CM Punk is that X factor that WWE is missing today. Oh, so good. Aldersar said, I forgot how much I loved this. I know, it was so good. If anything, it's only going to make us all depressed because there's no way you can compare WWE today to what we just saw there. I would say get your scores in, but is there any point? Do it anyway. Go on, do it anyway. Get your scores in. Get your scores in. What did you think? I mean, was the show overall perfect? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I don't think any of us can look at Brie Bella versus Kelly Kelly and say that was an all-time classic. But just for that crowd, that crowd deserved 10 out of 10. And for that moment, so good. DJ B Tazzy says, this is awesome. The Duke says 2011 is my favourite era. C Wrestling says 0. We should have been watching Nitro. See, we will watch Nitro, right? We will watch Nitro. We will watch the last episode of Nitro. I don't know when, but we will. 10, 9, 8.75. £10 a podcast says 10. Carol Patterson says 9. 9 out of 10 says J14. Schwans1 says 9. Lucas says 10. Man, the chat's on fire. Chat is on fire. That was my first time watching that whole pay-per-view, and I loved it, says Ben Russell. Well, do you know, I mean, look, I love doing these streams, and it's so great that there's people that are watching these shows for the first time, you know? I love that. I love the fact that there's people, many of you watching it again that are, you know, falling in love with it all over again, and the ending of that match in particular, and that red-hot Chicago crowd. So it's brilliant that we're experiencing that. But how great that there's people watching this as well that are enjoying this for the first time as well, you know? So really cool, man. Really, really cool. Keep getting your scores in. You've still got a couple of minutes, and then we will say goodnight. But, of course, we are back again tomorrow for Raw. If you're not subscribed to the channel, have a word with yourself. Hit that subscribe. Join us, because we're back for Raw tomorrow, which I believe is live. I think we're back to being live tomorrow. Then we got NWA on Tuesday. NXT and AEW on Wednesday. We might do another watch along if you enjoyed it. Then let us know. Let us know on Twitter if you enjoyed it. It seems like people enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So I think there's a really good chance that we will do another one on Thursday. So again, we might do a poll over on Twitter. Yes, C Wrestling, the final Nitro will be in the running. But we will put up a poll. And as we said, all of them are going to be less than 3 hours. I just think it's, you know what I mean, nice. If once it starts going over 4 hours, it starts becoming a chore. You know, it's got to be a real good show for it to be over 3 hours. But I think anything under 3 hours is quite nice. So, Anthony, shout out to you, buddy. Anthony says you guys are awesome. Anthony Mendez, you're awesome. You're awesome. Sonny Wolf says, oh man, I forgot it was Monday tomorrow. Yeah, there's no such thing as days. Well, there is. I'm here. Hello. No, I mean, like, you know, every single day just kind of blends into each other, doesn't it? It's all just like one big mess of a week now. It's just, I totally, yeah. Like, it was Saturday yesterday. It definitely did not feel like a Saturday yesterday. So, and it's Easter today. Definitely has not felt like Easter. But there we go. Happy Easter, everyone, by the way. Happy Easter. Sean Aker, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Right, that's it. We are done for the evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I genuinely really do appreciate it. I never know really what to expect with these because obviously it's a watch long, and I've always resisted them. I've said this before because people have to go back onto the network and fire it up. It just strikes me as hassle. But it blows my mind how many people are willing to do that or want to do that, and even better to see so many people enjoying it and sticking with us throughout. So absolutely brilliant. I think there's a real good chance we will do another one on Thursday. So keep an eye on the Wrestling Days Twitter, and we'll get something up for that. But we are back tomorrow for Raw. Have a great rest of your Easter wherever you are, and hopefully I see you again next time. Bye for now.